I am delighted because joining me once again is Christopher Radko with Heartfully Yours. Hello, Christopher.
Hello, can you see me?
Yes, I can. I wanted to say ho, 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 ho,
Yay.
ho.
Oh, 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 it's that time of year again.
It is that. It is my favorite. I know, and it's your favorite time of the year. Christopher, one magical thing that I love about you is that you're so generous in spirit. You travel all over the world and you always send back these fabulous, fabulous photos of your journeys and the people that you get to work with. Tell us about what's exciting for this year from Heartfully Yours.
Well, first, I'm so thrilled to be back on your show again this year. And definitely, my ornaments come exclusively from Europe. These are not made by machines or computers. They're not made, who knows where. They're all made in countries like Germany and Italy and Poland and the Czech Republic. And each one of these ornaments takes a whole week to make, which is unbelievable in this day and age. But they're made by the same families that made them over a century ago. And I'm so excited to be working with them once again. A lot of people remember me from previous years where I had a different company, but I sold that company and I'm not connected with them. I have a brand new company and it's called Heartfully Yours. And this is my second year back. And these are designs that I personally design. And as I said, they're all made in Europe. And I have over 200 brand new designs to choose from. And they come from Italy, from Germany, from Poland, and the Czech Republic, which are countries that have a Christmas tradition. And I'm really thrilled to be able to work with the great great grandchildren of the original glass blowers from over a century ago.
The classicness, the luxury, they're just so decadently beautiful. Each one, as you said, is handmade with artisans' hands, with love, with care, with tenderness. Um,
Yes.
they're not. They're fragile. You have to be careful, but they're not fragile meaning it wasn't made well. They're fragile just meaning it's a work of art and they should be respected as such. And each one is unique and different. They're all like one of a kind because they're handmade. Now you're making the mold yourself, correct? You're carving or you're designing. You're doing the pencil sketches, correct, Christopher? So
Yes,
these are your babies. These are your brainchild behind all this.
well, really, I mean, yes, I love to sketch and draw, and a lot of my ornaments come from the designs of ornaments that were made 70, 80 years ago that belonged to my parents or my grandparents. And so I wanted to bring back those old designs and have them made in the countries that started them in the first place. I spend almost 6 weeks in Europe working hand in hand with the glassblowers and painters to bring these designs to life. And that's what also that human connection, I think, is what makes it so personal for me. This is my mission, it's my journey. I love what I do. I love knowing that these ornaments will be heirloom ornaments that people will enjoy 50, 100 years from now. We'll all be living on Mars probably by then, but they'll have these wonderful heartfully yours ornaments that, I, as the artist, Christopher Radko, designed, once upon a time. I mean, here's one of my favorite ones. This one is called December 24th. And he's just a gorgeous Santa, all hand painted, fully painted all the way around. And look how sparkly he is. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about. He's even decorated on the back where nobody thinks to look. But he's got a beautiful expression on his face, even eyelashes, tiny eyelashes that I have the eyelash lady paint on. I actually have to send her vitamins each month just to keep her going, to keep those eyelashes all straight. But there's so much love and tradition that goes into making these. And, I just can't believe that I get to do something I love and that these craftspeople in Europe get to still share their artistry. And they know that we in America really love beautiful holiday decorations. People buy them as commemorative gifts, wedding gifts, housewarming gifts. There's so many occasions to give someone an ornament as a gift. And people will think of you each year when they hang those ornaments on their trees. It's beautiful.
Well, the moment that our special gift box arrived, we have been displaying them here now for weeks. So they're certainly beautiful enough to leave up all year long.
Mm.
We received a carousel horse and a seahorse and different, traditional shapes. And like you said, there's just hand painted loveliness, and they are so outstanding. Poinsettias, three-dimensional ornaments. You have things that like push and play in your mind's eye. So it's almost as if you see
Yes.
that poinsettia, but then you're able to kind of go deeper inside the ornament because the shapes are so unique. I'm just in love
Yeah.
with them. And people here too,
Thank
they have, they love your work, and we're so happy for you with Heartfully Yours that you're able to express yourself in this way, to fully, give the best of yourself, Christopher.
Yeah. This really does come from my heart. I've loved Christmas ever since I was a kid. I remember when I was a child, I would come home and do my homework by the light of the Christmas tree, and see all the sparkly lights, the colored lights, the magical ornaments that hung on the tree. And of course, as a little boy, I could fit underneath the Christmas tree and look up at all the branches. And it was like this other dimension of fantasy and magic where everything seemed possible. And the little boy never knew that he'd grow up and have a chance to make beautiful ornaments that I could share with so many other people across the country. So, my parents were doctors. They expected me to become a doctor. So to get involved in the Christmas world is like unheard of. It's not like you have books that tell you how to do that. Um, but here's what I do. And it all started with a holiday accident. By accident, I caused our family's 12-foot Christmas tree to crash one Christmas. And my grandmother came into the living room and she said, "What have you done? You ruined Christmas forever now." And it was because for her, there was a story behind each ornament, a sentiment, a heart feeling. For her, the Christmas tree was like a family diary. And she could point to each ornament, say, "Now, this is when I was 5 years old, or this ornament's when your mom was born." And she could, tell the whole family history from the ornaments on the tree. And so when the tree crashed, I had bought a new tree stand. It didn't hold the weight of the tree. So when the tree crashed, so did, her connection, those tangible memories that she had. So that's why I started making new ornaments, because back then, this was in the 1980s, nobody was making glass ornaments anymore. Everything was plastic or styrofoam made, I don't know, in Taiwan or Hong Kong or wherever. So I got to bring back these wonderful traditions of beautiful glass ornaments in the countries that started them, like Poland and Germany and Italy and the Czech Republic. And here I am doing it again with my brand new company, Heartfully Yours. And this is sort of like act three in my life. And I couldn't be more thrilled. I'm just really glad to be doing what I love.
Well, I know that you tour. I know that you do special showcases and special shows all over the country. You have a large fan base. You know, I would say I'm your fan, but I'm even happier to be able to say I'm your friend. Christopher,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us once again. We celebrate you. We celebrate all of the artists that are working with you hand in hand to make this beautiful, cherished, new tradition in our family, and if somebody can just put one special ornament on their tree, let it be from Heartfully Yours, and if you're as blessed as we are here at the studio to have a few of your beautiful creations, we're happy to share the joy of that as well. So thank you, Christopher. Happy journeys to you, my friend, and the
Thank
merriest
you
of
so much.
Christmases. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. And everyone can find me. They can find me at heartfullyyours.com. There are
Yes.
videos on how the ornaments are made and lots of beautiful ornaments that are available in time for Christmas. So come visit us at heartfullyyours.com and I'll be there waiting for you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Christopher. Mwah to you. Be well.